Good afternoon, everybody out there in regular people travel
Hi,
world.
guys.
It's Alan.
And Brooke.
And we're coming at you today with something that is very near and dear to our hearts, food.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever we get to travel, it's always great to go to mom and pops and, go see what families have done in their, and eat their food. But something that we love doing is getting regional chain fast food.
Yeah, and sometimes, when you're traveling, you're all over the place. You don't have a schedule. You don't have a set structure. Sometimes it's nice to just go somewhere that it's going to be consistent no matter where you go in the country, no matter where you're at. And it's good. You know what you're going to get. They're always the same. It's just a good meal.
Well, let's call it duck a duck too. I mean, it's really cheap to go to like a regional fast food place.
Yeah.
It's like, McDonald's with a little bit of local panache put on it.
Yeah, that's fair. So we've got a little list for you guys. It's just some ones that we've been to. We haven't been to all of them, but it's our favorite ones.
I think what Brooke meant to say there was we haven't been to all of the regional chains in the country. We have been to the ones that we're going to tell you about.
Yes. Sorry. My mom brain and it's late, so we're good.
Update: the boy's still sick, but now they had to give him. He had an ear infection, so the medicine that they gave him the poops, and because he has the poops, he's got diaper rash, and
it's just one thing after the other, but it's fine.
We're putting shout out Boudreaux's butt paste.
Oh,
that stuff, killer. Parents, if you don't already use Boudreaux's butt paste,
it's the bomb
on
for
your
real.
child. Use that.
It's the bomb.
If you're an adult, Gold Bond medicated powder. Live and die by it.
All right, yeah, he does.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Bring it back in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start us off with Bojangles. So if you guys have never been to Bojangles, let me just tell you, you're missing out. They're known for their Cajun seasoned chicken and their buttermilk biscuits.
Now, they were started here in Charlotte. So we live right south of Charlotte. And I'm pretty sure they were started in Charlotte.
And they're headquartered here in Charlotte too. So Bojangles is huge. I mean, we have the Bojangles Coliseum. It's big here. Love Bojangles. My favorite go-to is always the Chicken Supreme combo box. You get chicken tenders. I don't know why he's laughing.
When we were in college, there was a Bojangles on campus. And whenever you would order a Chicken Supreme combo, because we all did, it was part of our dining package. And whenever you'd order a Chicken Supreme combo, the people would go, 4-piece chicken supreme. You had no idea what they were saying, but they knew what they were saying.
It's like a train station. Anyway, so in your 4-piece Chicken Supreme, you get your 4 chicken tenders. You get 2 sides, a biscuit, and a drink. My go-to is always mac and cheese, french fries, and you gotta get the honey mustard. Y'all, the honey mustard is like this big. It's like a hockey puck. Like a little to-go cup thing. It's the best. Yeah, you get it all in a little box. I would eat all of it by myself.
The sweet tea is legendary.
Oh yeah.
Sweet tea is legendary.
So Bojangles, if you haven't been, check it out. You have to go.
Now, so I get to travel a lot for work, and a lot of my travel takes me west of the Mississippi. And I've gotten the chance, and I wanted to do these both in one lump sum, is InNOut and Whataburger. I know that's a big controversy to you west of the Mississippi people, and I'm here to give you a definitive east of the Mississippi River guy opinion.
Yeah.
So InNOut, Whataburger is primarily in Texas. InNOut is a little bit further west. I was lucky enough to have Whataburger in Texas. I actually was escorted out of a Whataburger one time.
Oh.
Just giving some life advice to a young man that was working behind the counter, and little to my knowledge, I was holding up the line pretty good. So shout out Craig Misfelt. He was there with me. I'm not guilty alone. So Craig, look out. So InNOut is a little bit more of, all that, the Whataburger burgers, in my opinion, are better. But the overall dining experience and the fries, my God, the fries are way better at InNOut. I had InNOut, now granted, my experience with InNOut may be a little biased. I got the chance to eat InNOut as we were leaving the course, TPC Scottsdale, shout out KC crew guys. And I had probably had a couple too many, but I wasn't driving, don't drink and drive. And we were like peaking, having a great time, TPC Scottsdale, right off of the course, there's an InNOut. And we ate to our heart's content. And those fries, they're sticking with me. So out of the two, InNOut, Whataburger, they're almost neck and neck, but I'm gonna choose InNOut because I'm a fry guy. I think you can get a good burger anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just hungry listening to you because I have never actually gotten to eat at either one of them. I've never traveled there, so goal, Please take me. Let's go on a trip.
February, I'm going to Phoenix, so you guys watch out.
All right, so next up is Publix. Now, I know it's a grocery store, but they have a great deli section. They're headquartered in Florida, and they're also in the north more?
I think what happened with Publix, and folks from Long Island, please, codify this story. I think that there were a lot of cats from up north that moved to South Florida because the further south you go in Florida, the more north you get. And so I think it started in New York, and then because all the New Yorkers went to Florida, they moved a lot of their stores to Florida.
Listen, if Alan is wrong, just tell us, because I tell him every day. So it's okay that you guys can tell him he's wrong. Just
I'm right. I'm always
be on my
right.
side a little bit here. Okay, so Publix, it's great. When we went to Florida on vacation, you run in, you get your groceries, you get a sandwich. They have killer sandwiches. They make them exactly how you want them, right there at the counter.
Their subs are killer.
They're amazing. So that's a place nobody thinks about, but it's easy to go in. It's easy to go in and get a sandwich.
Oh, it's killer. Yeah. It's killer. I feel like Tony Soprano whenever I'm in there. One of the things that you guys have heard my take on Ohio. Not a fan of Ohio. Sorry, people in Ohio. If your state was less gray, the ground was less gray, and the atmosphere was less gray, maybe I'd like you. But one thing that was great in Ohio was Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
So I've mentioned before, I'm kind of a semi-hockey guy. I like hockey when it's not football season. Tim Hortons started by a hockey player, Tim Horton. And to me, it's like a more Canadian version of Dunkin' Donuts. So I think right now they're only available in the north part of the United States, like the upper Midwest and the Northeast. But think it's got coffee, bagels, donuts. It's kind of, the fancy frou-frou drinks, which I like. But it's surprisingly really, really good. We had one right next to our apartment when we lived in Columbus.
It was really good.
It was awesome. We started going on a fairly regular basis, and it turned into like a really cool spot. So shout out Timmy's. Really, really good.
Yeah, we really liked it. Another place that's the bomb is Zaxby's. They have chicken wings, chicken fingers, sandwiches, their salads, I think it's called is it Zaxby salad?
It's a Zax salad.
Zax.
Everything, the only thing that wears my nerves out about that place is everything they want to start it with a Z. I get it, branding.
It's just
I
a tongue
totally
twister.
understand. But it just wears my nerves out.
A salad? No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Maybe.
Okay,
Salad.
y'all have to, I don't think that's right, but it's okay.
Zaxby's managers, comment.
So I always get the chicken finger plate. It's got your chicken fingers, your French fries, a big old piece of like Texas toast. And I always get the Zaxby sauce, which is kind of like
it's like Thousand Island and
it's
ranch
like
and ketchup mixed together,
and
which
it's
doesn't
it's
sound
got a
good.
little bit more of a twang.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good when you say it out
really
loud,
good.
but it's pretty
They
darn
also
good.
have a Zaxby's signature sandwich. It's like their version of a Chick-fil-A sandwich. For the most part, it's like a big chicken breast. It's got their Zaxby sauce on it, pickles, and your bread. But they also have a club sandwich that's really good too.
I don't know.
Those are both really
I
good.
usually just get it's like a 10-piece strip, but you can't buy the 10-piece strip that comes with the bread, so you have to buy a 10-piece strip, and then a side of fries, and then a bread. But something that they just came out with not too long ago are these little sliders. And it's like a 2-slider meal, and you can add a slider for $1 or something. I think the whole meal, it fills me up, and I'm a fill up, like it's hard to fill me up. And I think it's like $12. It's probably, I eat it all the time when I'm on the road because it's super cheap and it's really, really good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No. So another thing about Ohio that we found that we liked, so shout out Ohio, you're up almost. Skyline Chili. So a lot of people are going to give me some flack on this because cinnamon inside of chili is just not some people's thing. But I freaking love Skyline Chili.
Well, okay, let's take a quick step back. If you guys have never had Skyline Chili and like you're from the South like we are, when you think of chili, you think of like a big bowl of chili with beans and meat and you put maybe a dollop of sour cream and you put shredded cheese
Did
in
you know
there.
that a lot of people don't put beans in their chili?
I did not know
That's
that.
that's a thing. Like they don't put beans in chili.
So Skyline Chili is spaghetti noodles. So you can have it 3 ways. You can have spaghetti noodles with your Skyline Chili, which is essentially like really fine ground beef that you kind of like boil down and put all your spices into. So it's really thin. It's almost like chili that you put on top of a hot dog.
Yes.
It's exactly like that. So you have your spaghetti noodles, then you have your meat, and then you can either put just cheese on it, which is how I like it.
Me too.
We both like it. You can put onions on top, which I cannot eat onions.
It's raw onions. If you want the farts, chili and raw onions, it is...
They tear me up.
God, it's like a fart factory.
But it's, y'all, it's really good. If you've never had it, it's different. You wouldn't think of it, but I've never been to the restaurant like Alan has. But you can make it at home. You can make your own seasoning. It's hard, or you can buy a Skyline Chili packet on Amazon.
They got it at Walmart too, don't they?
They might.
Shout out Walmart.
And Amazon. I think you can get both and make it in your house. Y'all, it's delicious. It's super easy too.
Yeah. So, Skyline is really, really good. I prefer to have it at home because I can put Parmesan on it and not shredded cheddar cheese. Yeah. But that's just me. Skyline Chili, Cincinnati, which I don't necessarily consider Ohio. It's North Kentucky to me. Shout out Cincinnati for Skyline Chili.
You'll also hear some people call it Cincinnati Chili.
Really?
When I first had it, I didn't know it any other way than Cincinnati Chili. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it goes by like hand in hand, Cincinnati Chili, Skyline Chili. I think it's kind of the same thing.
Who'd have thunk it?
Okay, so my next one that I like is Culvers. Culvers is amazing. They've got frozen.
Are they still considered regional?
For all intents and purposes for this video, yes, because they're delicious.
So when we discovered it, it was relatively regional. It was like upper Midwest and kind of down towards the central Midwest.
It's kind of growing.
It's huge now.
Yeah. So we had one not far from our house, our last house that we lived in. They've got frozen custard, their butter burgers, their cheese curds. Also, when I was pregnant, I found out that they have the best fried pickles. Like just like you would get at like a restaurant that you're sitting out at the table or a bar. Oh my gosh, y'all, they're really good. But everything there is great.
I'm gonna tell you, that's probably one of the best pork tenderloin sandwiches I've ever had.
Oh yeah, you have had that before.
And something else that I've noticed at Culvers, and I don't know if it's replicated across the whole chain or if it's just the ones we've been to. I really just want to say thanks to Culvers for hiring people that have special needs. That is a totally underserved portion of our society that desperately needs employment, gainful employment. And, for me, and I don't know if it's just me, but it's a special place in my heart for folks that have special needs. And thank you, Culvers, for giving those folks a place to go and
it's
a purpose
delight
every day. It truly is way more.
With everyone at Culvers.
They're so happy. They are the Wisconsin Chick-fil-A. Without the Jesus. Well, and they might have some Jesus. I don't know, but
I hope so. But
I would hope so. It's like less Jesus.
But
Jesus.
I think what he's trying to say is it's amazing, and we appreciate what you are doing, Culvers.
All right. So one of my favorite places to go when I'm on the road is Buc-ee's. Now it's kind of you can chalk it up to being a gas station. You can chalk it up to being a Walmart, a beef jerky store, a tobacco store, but the food is freaking really good.
Yeah.
They got brisket sandwiches, pulled pork sandwiches. The tater wedges are really good. I'm putting the fudge in that too because everything's homemade there.
The fudge is amazing.
They have this fudge that is like, I don't know, do they have fudge stores anymore? But that's like the spot. It's really good.
If y'all have been to a fudge store and you have all the different varieties, it's like that. Like it's all there.
It's awesome.
And it doesn't hurt that you can get gas and you can go to the bathroom and get everything all in one
Oh
spot.
my God, the bathrooms. I am very sympathetic to toilets in gas stations. And there is no place to poop on the road like Buc-ee's. The bathrooms are spotless. The doors go to the floor. They don't even smell. I don't know how they do it.
Well, they have people constantly in there cleaning and taking care of it, and as a woman, I appreciate that. And a man too.
They have artwork on the walls, and not like Save the Tigers posters, but like artwork that you can purchase. I don't know why.
Alan's like fangirling over the Buc-ee's bathroom.
I don't know why you would purchase toilet artwork at Buc-ee's.
Okay, y'all, this is random, but if you've ever seen Seinfeld, it's like when George goes to the bookstore and takes the big book in the bathroom, and then they make him buy it, or no, he buys it to like impress a girl or something.
Well, no, he takes it in. There's more to that you probably as a woman don't understand.
Okay, anyway, he tries to return it and they mark it as a bathroom book. So he can't return it because it's got bathroom germs on it. So I think that's the point you were trying to make, right?
All that being said, Buc-ee's is top notch. It's a great place to get gas, a great place to poop, a great place to eat. And none of those spaces touch each other. So
that's nice.
Incredible.
Yeah. Okay. Last but not least.
This is going off the rails fast, ain't it?
You guys, we are here to help you with everything. So, yeah.
All right, everything being said, there is not one regional fast food chain that touches our favorite, Cookout. So Cookout was started right here in North Carolina, up in Salisbury. They have Cheerwine. Let's start at the top. The best thing about Cookout is it is cheap. It is really, really cheap. So the way that you order there is you have what they call trays. And so essentially what that is it's a main course. So like I usually get barbecue sandwich with no slaw. And then you get 2 sides. But the sides aren't just like piddly things.
It's like
you get
another
chicken
meal.
nuggets. You get a bacon wrap. You can get
a quesadilla.
Yeah, you get a freaking quesadilla.
A corn dog.
Yeah, it's nuts. And
it's like another main
It was like $9 or $10.
I don't even know if it's that much. And then you get a drink, and
the drink is like this size.
It's massive. And okay, if you've never had Cheerwine, you need to have Cheerwine. It's like cherry. It's kind of like Dr. Pepper, but way more cherry.
Yeah.
So
if Dr. Pepper, if cherry Dr. Pepper was 20% cherry, Cheerwine is 83% cherry.
Also, they have that good ice.
Oh, the crunchy ice.
Crunchy pebble ice.
Oh,
it's the best.
My iron is deficient. I want some more.
The best thing too is if you want a burger, like if you go to McDonald's or Burger King, you're gonna get a burger, a fast food burger. Yeah. And it tastes kind of like they took it out of the freezer and plopped it on the grill. Okay, if you go to Cookout and you get a burger, it's like you just grilled it in the backyard on the grill. Like it tastes like a burger, you just grilled it home. It's just better.
You wanna know a secret about me?
What?
I've never once had a Cookout burger.
Y'all.
I've never, because I can't get past the barbecue.
Yeah,
so
the barbecue's
being here in the Carolinas, we know barbecue. And they have the best consistent barbecue. Now, Wesley Chapel Volunteer Fire Department, 2004-ish, summertime, bunny bread, nothing beats it. But as far as consistency every day, nothing beats Cookout.
And don't forget a milkshake. It's
None of the places we've talked about could put a good scab on Cookout's hind end. They couldn't do it.
We just also have a special place for Cookout in our heart. So
Cookout is so good.
Yeah, we love it.
Cookout is so good. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Sorry it went a little off the rails, but that's how life works.
If you haven't tried these places, try them. If you have tried them, let us know. Like, what were your favorite things? Or if we need to try something that is like, y'all, why haven't you eaten this? Please tell us, because we love to eat. And we
love to travel to eat.
Yeah, we want to do all the above. So tell us your favorite things to eat, or if there's another regional chain that like y'all know of that we need to check out when we travel again, please let us know, because if we don't know about it, then we won't be able to go.
Yeah.
So
awesome, guys. Well, appreciate you. Thank you so much. We can't wait to see you in the next one. And hopefully we've made your travel anything other than regular.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.